guys, what's going on? May 22nd, 2020, Friday. Opportunity is knocking on the door, and a lot of stocks are reporting earnings last night and pre-market today. Now, some crazy disconnect that's going on between what's happening overseas and how United States market is actually responding to such an event. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean on this chart, but to put it in a nutshell, Hong Kong Stock Exchange crashes 1,300 points overnight. What happens here in the United States? Absolutely nothing. Dow Jones, after all said and done, is actually up 21 points. What the heck is going on? This historic correlation is so broken. I think it is right on the verge of pointing out one of the biggest crashes we're about to witness here in the United States. This delay effect is about to wear off. The semiconductor stocks, which have been the hottest sector, represented by stocks like Nvda, which reported great quarter but completely failed to stage any sort of rally. This chart patterns that these stocks in the awesome sector, which has been driving pretty much the entire rally over the past couple of months now, we've been seeing many stock sectors actually pointing to this one chart pattern I'm going to show you guys in this video, and Nvda and the semiconductor stocks is no exception. They actually joined in the rest of the sectors. So with that said, guys, huge divergences lead to huge market drops, and we're on the verge of seeing a magnificent market drop here in the next 2-3 weeks, so get ready. But for today, focus on shorting Splk, Panw, Nvda, Apple, Lrcx, BABA, and Icpt, all on the bounces. Make sure you target your entries. Here's what happened in Hong Kong. May 21st, looks like ton of bear reversal candles. Some are white, some are black. Guys, we've got a good mix of bear reversal candles going on May 21st. Here's what happens to Hong Kong Stock Exchange overnight. Damn! 24,528 all the way down to 22,878. Guys, that's 1,600 points in just a matter of 48 hours. What happens in response? Guys, absolutely nothing happens in response to that. Now, let me tell you, typically, in response to a 1,600 point drop in Hong Kong, the way we would respond here in the indexes here in the United States would have at least half the size of the drop. So typically we would have seen like 1,700 point drop in the Dow, but yet we're seeing nothing. So that means two things. Either the reversal is going to begin when we actually open up here pre-market, and it's going to create an awesome opportunity to the downside, or we still considering that Monday is a holiday, okay, we could actually see a huge gap down on Tuesday, but for sure over the next 2-3 weeks, guys, it's going to be an insane drop here in the United States. So far, we're able to bounce off of all of these negative headlines, all the negative news, all the negative probabilities that are basically written all over the charts. There's so many divergences out there, guys, and yet pretty much market no reaction here in the United States. So that's about to change, guys. This delay effect, we've seen it multiple times. We've seen it before the 30% crash not so long ago, and yet it's happening again. Now, BABA 205 puts, guys, on the bounce. BABA, guys, great report as always, but you should know history of BABA earnings. No matter how great the report is, the stock often reverses. Now, so far, the reversal's been already happening pre-market, so don't jump in at the lows. Wait for a bounce to 210, and it's likely to reverse again. So BABA, stay away at the open, wait for an entry on the put side on the bounce. Splk, guys, this one is actually likely to complete a move 11, but what I've noticed yesterday, they were buying the hell out of 185 strike calls, which tells me there's still some upside in Splk. So what you want to do is target the level about 179, 180, buy 175 puts when it bounces to these levels right here, and ride it possibly all the way back to 165, 160. Nvda, good report, bad reaction. Guys, look, all of these stocks have been rallying like crazy. If you look at the daily charts or weekly charts, okay, they're up huge since March. But now, despite of how great the earnings report is, what this top of chart tells us, the pattern, bounce, drop, guys, right at the very top, is basically institutional investors tell us, look, everything possibly good has already been priced in, so it doesn't matter that Nvidia beat on earnings. It doesn't matter that Nvidia beat on pretty much every metric out there. The market doesn't care, okay? It's not rallying $40, $50 like it could have because the earnings beat is substantial. The revenue beat is substantial. Guys, the stock is getting no traction. As a matter of fact, right after the earnings, it hit a low of 344. Expect the stock to visit this level at some point. With that said, target the puts on the bounce, possibly when the stock bounces to 350 at 360, buy the 360 puts in expectation of the stock revisiting 344 low at some point today, intraday, on Friday, May the 22nd. Panw, guys, this has got to be the easiest trade of the day right here. Move 11 or 2 likely. The stock is up on tiny volume pre-market. We want to take advantage of that. If it bounces 245, 247, 11, buy 245 strike puts. Your entry is right here. Your drop is right here. Target 239, 240 exit on this one. TTWO, guys, I'm shorting the chart. This one actually reported earnings a day ago, as you know, but this is a great representation of what is happening with the technology sector here in the United States stock. This is a great representation of that, what actually is happening here in the United States. So TTWO, okay, guys, pop on great earnings. The pre-existing conditions, the stock's been running higher and higher. Hey, okay, what else we got to do during the coronavirus besides staying at home and play video games, right? So the stock had a major run from, like, 90s all the way to 150. Yes, great earnings report. Bounce, drop. This is the pre-existing condition. This is the type of chart pattern behavior we're noticing pretty much all the hot technology stocks that have been moving this market higher. So the question of the day is, if they're topping right here, then the only ultimate resolution to these great earnings is a reversal. So take advantage of these market conditions, guys. The puts are cheap. You see these things bounce, you come out there like a sniper, target your entry, and get in on this put, because this will pay some really good money today. With that said, let's review the market moves, guys. Officially, we're getting a 2 yesterday. Okay, at one point, we broke just below the trading range we specified yesterday. Important thing to understand is we're tracking for a move 3 today, despite of no clear reaction or no negative reaction so far in the indexes pre-market to what's going on overseas. That's not likely to hold up by the end of the day. Okay, the reason why there's an elevated probability of a move 3 is this right here. Last time, if you consider the action in May, Thursday to Friday rollover, when we got a green VIX with a negative move, with a red move, Friday resolved in a 3 move. Okay, and it is likely to repeat again. Now, let me show you. I think I've deleted that slide by accident, but if you go back through April, basically anytime we've had a green VIX with a red move on a Thursday, we've gotten some kind of gap down on a Friday or a red day on Friday overall. So still pay attention to this level because it is very much relevant. Anytime we bounce to a possible level today of 2960, 2965, 2970, sure opportunity to short the hell out of the market, because from here it's going to be harder and harder for the market to rally. So the strategy is simple. Okay, this is the pre-market action. Currently I'm recording this, we're at 29.45. So basically your idea is, if we're bouncing at the open 10, 15 points short, and if we're getting close to this 2900 level, meaning 2905, 2910, 2915, this is your area to consider taking profits for the day in the expectation of a further reversal development going into next week. Going into the next 2 weeks, guys, this is an awesome freaking opportunity. I'd like to see everybody get in on this opportunity over the next couple of weeks here. Next market move, that would be for today. 3 or 11, expect possible drop, bounce, followed by another drop. All the market participants cannot see the market move lower from here. Creates great opportunity to actually short it. May 21st, Thursday, yesterday was a move too. This is how it looks on the chart. Bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce, drop, bounce, drop. Very perfect picture of a move to formation yesterday. 2-day sequence is 7-2. So here they were thinking buying the dip and bounce higher. Here they weren't really. They were thinking buying the dip until we got to a much lower level. Bounce, bounce, drop, bounce, drop. Beautiful, beautiful setup. Guys, this behavior is likely to continue because that's exactly the type of behavior that I've shown you after the company's reporting earnings. Take-Two Interactive, okay? Panw, all of that stuff, okay? They're all there. It's pretty much the same chart. 5-day sequence is 47672. The key metric here is to look when we're actually going to break below 2903, which was the low set pre-market when we had a temporary negative response in the futures in response to what was happening overseas in Hong Kong. So once we're below this level, okay, at this point, we have not tested this level many times, so we're definitely going to test it either today or Tuesday. Be prepared because we got a multi-top formation right here. Look how many times we've hit this area now. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So possibility we can just maybe get close enough, maybe not even touch this area today, followed by a reversal and a drop. But don't be greedy. Take some profits right here, guys. Okay, VIX is telling us a picture that, hold on, VIX could fly to the moon from here over the course of the next couple of weeks. For those of you that are not day trading, just buy some VIX calls that are expiring in about 2 weeks, guys. Can't go wrong with this trade. It's going to be easy, nice, and simple, and to the point, and you don't have to watch your screen every damn day. Now, with that said, for those of you hardcore day traders already taking the market today, let's roll, because VIX is likely to retest a level, maybe 28, and bounce from there higher, so you can still day trade it going into next couple of days, going into a strong move higher in the VIX, especially in the last part of the trading day today between 2 and 4 p.m. Expect the VIX to break out above 30 and actually close above 30 today. With that said, trade like a rockstar. I'll catch you on the next trade soon. Let's roll.